The stars of the NASCAR Cup Series head to the Atlanta Motor Speedway for race number 6 on the year, the Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500. Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr. lead the field to green. Joey Logano using that bottom lane to push Denny into the lead. That bottom lane, just like the truck and Xfinity races, would be the fastest. Big teams out front early on, Hendrick Motorsports as well as Team Penske and Joe Gibbs Racing, all with cars towards the front, but they had 500 miles to settle it out. And at the competition caution, problems for Kevin Harvick right before they get restarted. He has a tire down. He has to pit as the rest of the field goes green. Kyle Larson and Denny battling for the lead. But despite his best efforts, Kevin Harvick would go a lap down, and he would have to fight his way back through the field. Kyle Larson is strong yet again here on the 1.5 miles. That number 5 Chevy up front in his HendrickCars.com Camaro. He would set the pace early on in stage number 1, and he would come all the way around to win and score the playoff point in Atlanta. As we get stage number 2 underway here, Kyle Larson on the inside of Kyle Busch. Again, that outside lane spinning. Ryan Blaney's able to get a good run here and push them towards the front, but take a look behind them. The number 1 of Kurt Busch into the wall hard after contact with Denny Hamlin. We take another look, just pushes him just enough to get him right into the wall. And Kurt Busch, unfortunately, would have major damage, not able to salvage a good finish. We fast forward to lap 119 here on the restart. Kyle Larson up front. Ryan Blaney looking to the outside, trying to make a move, but Kyle Larson would still find his way to the front. While Kyle Larson dominated the majority of the race, who else showed up here at Atlanta? That 21 of Matt DiBenedetto running up front, getting some good laps. He really needed that momentum here, as well as Alex Bowman and Ryan Blaney, 2 drivers for their teams that needed to step up and get results. Also of note, Daniel SUAREZ, after nearly going a lap down in stage number 1, he would find his way all the way to the top 10 in that track house number 99, and he would finish stage 2 in the top 10. The number 5 car of Kyle Larson, though, he was the dominant car yet again on the 1.5 miles. Certainly one we have to think about moving to that championship for if he continues in this form, and Kyle Larson would find his way to the victory in stage number 2 at Atlanta. As we start the final stage, we have a couple Hendrick Motorsports teammates. Again, Hendrick looking really strong. 3 of the top 4 right there in that screen. Ryan Blaney, though, also fast in his number 12. Would Penske be able to get around the Hendrick Motorsports team, or would Larson or Bowman get out front? But problems for the other team car, Chase Elliott for Hendrick Motorsports. He has engine problems. We take a look from onboard Brad Keselowski. He's putting fluid down, and he definitely has problems. He would not be able to continue. That number 9, the hometown hero, would go behind the wall. We fast forward to lap 225. This time Ryan Blaney out in front of Kyle Larson with Denny Hamlin next to him. But that inside lane pushes Larson and Blaney out towards the front. Those two looked like they had the best cars on the day, but would Kyle be able to get around Blaney? As we fast forward to 90 laps to go, we take a look at the number 5 of Kyle Larson slowly reeling in the number 12 of Ryan Blaney. Would he be able to catch him and pass him in this run? But if you take a look at the grill for Ryan Blaney, he's got some trash on there. His temperatures are rising. He has to back off so he can get to the bumper of Kyle Larson and get that trash off. He does successfully, but that allowed the number 5 of Kyle Larson to get past, and he would start to pull away. We then have green flag pit stops further on in the race here, as we can see William Byron coming in, looking to get a great finish of the day. Yet again, though, we got problems on pit road. Anthony Alfredo overshoots his pit, has a problem and spins, makes contact with a couple pit crew members, however, no major injuries, although Anthony Alfredo does lose a lot of time. We fast forward 9 laps to go. This time, Kyle Larson getting reeled in by Ryan Blaney. He used a quick over-under move, and Ryan Blaney takes the lead over Kyle Larson, and he would go forward and keep it throughout the rest of the day. Ryan Blaney in the number 12 Ford Mustang gets career win number 5 at Atlanta after a late race surge. This locks Ryan Blaney into the playoffs, the first Penske driver to do so, something we did not expect, but now he finds himself into the playoffs early on, and now their team can work together on building great cars to move forward when the playoffs do come. The Folds of Honor Quick Trip 500 results here, we take a look. Hendrick Motorsports, their other 3 cars aside from Chase Elliott, they all finished into the top 10. Joe Gibbs Racing also up there, and that number 12 of Ryan Blaney, of course, winning. But take a look RCR in the number 3 car with Austin Dillon, Chris Buescher also getting a top 10, and Kevin Harvick, after going a lap down, still finds his way to get a top 10 here at Atlanta, one of his best tracks. Take a look at the second half here. Got lots of issues there. Brad Keselowski not able to get points in what many people thought might be one of his best tracks this year, but most of our big teams were able to get a decent finish here in Atlanta, meaning that if you were Brad Keselowski, Chase Elliott, or Kurt Busch, you did not score points, and you lost a lot to those leaders because of how well the rest of them finished. We take a look at the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series playoff standings after 6 races. We've got 6 winners already locked in. Keep in mind, if we get over 16, that means only the top 16 winners in points will then carry over. We have never reached that number in the playoff era, but can it happen this year? What Fox is dubbing the best season ever. You have to get wins early if you want to have a chance to run at the playoffs, and the drivers are going to start to feel it moving forward in the season. Next week, we head to Bristol Motor Speedway for race 7 out of 36 for the Cup drivers. That's going to be the Food City Dirt Race on the dirt course at Bristol. You can see that on Fox Sunday, March 28th at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it, and comment down below if Kyle Larson redeems himself on the dirt this weekend. As always, subscribe to the Burnout Network for more great racing content, and until next time, burn it down!